Hello everyone, let's zoom out just a skosh. Welcome to the channel, welcome if you're new. I'm Stacy and this weekend we are going to be unboxing our Grabie box for June. How exciting, it came today in the mail. It is Friday the 31st of May, so this will be up tomorrow for you guys. So Saturday, super exciting. We are going to open the box, and then at the end of the video we are going to create a little something. So if after the opening part is done you'd like to bounce, I am a-okay with that. But if you want to stick around, we are going to play with the supplies in here and create something. I tend to not do that at the end of the videos, but I'm going to try to start doing that at the end of each video, making a little something for us so that you can see the possibilities of what you can do with all the stuff in the scrapbooking box. And I use the scrapbooking stuff for art as well. So art creating, collage, and drawing on the weird different papers that I get, and painting and stuff and whatnot. Alright, so check out our box. How cool is it? I love the mushroom and the little bee, or bee. I don't see a bee. There's a bee. There's a bee. Butterfly. Cute, cute box. Cute. Alright. Of course, may the art be with you. Ta-da! Alright. And here is our gorgeous interior, stunning paper as usual. I have the long nails right now, so I'm going to try to just peel this off the bottom right here. I try not to destroy the tissue paper because I have plans for it. I will use it. I will. Come on. Unstick. Haha. Oops. Get stuck back down a little bit. Alright, that's alright. It's alright. It's actually quite a lot of tissue paper, so I'm just going to fold that one down. Alright, so this is the June box. These are gorgeous, starry tissue paper. See, so much tissue paper. And here is our Grabie box. I love the purple. And we always get a pamphlet, and the pamphlet tells you what's in the box and gives you ideas about what you can do. I never look at this right away. I save it for reference. We set that aside. And where's our sticker? There it is. Here's our sticker. It usually looks like this, the Grabie sticker. I'll put that there. And then, as usual, I'm going to scoot the box off to the side so that we can really truly enjoy all the things that are inside. Actually, let's look for our puzzle piece real quick. Where is that? There it is. Here's our puzzle piece. And then let's scooch our box off to the side. Now, the reason there's a puzzle piece, if you don't know and you're new to the videos, Grabie's doing a little contest. You can win prizes if you collect the puzzle pieces. And I have half a puzzle now, so I can see if there's a prize to win, given that I have half the puzzle. But you have to be subscribed, right? So that's our puzzle so far. And then we have, let's see, right off the bat, we have this. What is happening here? Did this fall off of here? Let's find out. Ocean Galaxy Sticker Collection, 24 paper stickers. Look at these envelopes. How fun are they? They kind of match my nails. Perfect. Well, this one fell apart a little bit. That's okay. Alright, and I spilled them out all upside down because I need. You can glue that back together. I can take it all apart. We can pop these envelopes apart, and you can use this vellum paper in your craft books. If you create boxes, you can use these in creating just, you know, something to think about. Alright, so let's flip these over. Kapow! Ooh! Oh, look how fun! Oh, I love these. Ooh, look at this one. Ooh! How exciting! Oh, these are fun. different little planet stickers. Alright. And per usual, you usually get 2 of each. So there's 24 and there's 2 of each design. So just so you know, there's our moon. Got some Saturns. Look at this. All kinds of, and they're very silky. They're PET stickers, but the colors are always super gorgeous. Some of them have a little bit of bling to them. A little bit of bling. Aren't they neat? Super fun, celestial, ocean, galaxy themed. So very fun. Gorgeous colors. Gorgeous colors. Alright, so there's these guys. Well, it's going to be an interesting box. I'm already intrigued. I ripped this apart, so I'm just going to tuck those there. So I got aggressive. Set that there. Next thing on top are little, these are little stick-on, I want to call them glitters, but they're little half-moon shaped stick-on bling, if you will. So I'll set that there. I'm not going to open that right now. Then we have a stamp. Usually don't really find the stamps in the box to be useful because they're so small. And I personally work in fairly large, I'm looking for something to cut this open with, fairly large journals. So I don't tend to find them terribly useful, but they are very cute. Squeeze me, I'm trying to open this. And I will probably end up donating them or giving them to my daughter for the grandbabies. But this one is, let's see, wood seal moonlight stamp. Okay. It comes in this cute little wrapping, which is very pretty. Pop it out. Now that I will say this, they do maximize these stamps. Someone was behind me. I'm home alone, so that was alarming. They do maximize these stamps. There's generally 3 stamps on one block, which is cool, and they tell you which stamps are on here. And this one might be useful. It's fun, right? And then each side, of course, has the stamp. We'll play with it in a little bit. I'm not going to put it back in there. I'll set that there. It's too much. It's just too much. What is happening here? This is neato. Got a little sleeve. And then we have fancy schmancy. What is this a mechanical, just a decorative? Oopsie, mechanical. Oh, that's an eraser. Fun. I'm going to pop this off gently. I'll set it back there. I'm not going to set it back in there. This is the cover for the eraser. It kind of wedges on. The eraser comes off. Interesting. I guess if you didn't like it, because some people, I mean, I personally am not a big fan, but look at this. Yeah, that's going to be annoying. We'll just leave that off as well. That looks cool, right? And it is a mechanical pencil? I'm confused. Now I have to look at the list. We'll look at the end. It looks like a mechanical pencil. We'll set it there. Alright. And then we have a glue tape. Oh, nice. These are super handy to have. I have 3 or 4 of them floating around. So, glue tape. Brand. Pretty good amount on there. It'll last for a little bit. Okay, and then we have another sticker collection, Celestial Animals. Ooh. Might not get to keep this one. I'll have to pick and choose the ones I want to keep. Astrid will be like, ooh, are those stickers for me? Do I get to have some or something? Her classic or something. Oh, alright, maybe not. She might not get these. Fun! Alright, I need, per usual, something white to put them on so you guys can see. Oh, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Alright. Little mushroom. I do not know all of the celestial signs. I'm not going to pretend that I do. I think these are mostly just fun. There's a fox, there's a deer, and they're paper stickers. There's a deer. I think part of his little antler got tore off. There's a deer. There's an alligator. And a couple leaves. A seal, a whale, a blobular thingy-majigger, another mushroom, an eagle maybe, a dragonfly. Because I guess if you look at the stars long enough, you can create just about any animal you want out of those stars. Apparently, there's a sneaky snake, and a lion, and a horse, and a rabbit. Oh, you know what? It's the year of the dragon. I didn't get a dragon. Where's my dragon? What's happening? I've got a dragonfly, I guess. That's good. And here they are. They're very pretty. Very, very pretty. Look at some close-ups. A couple of them. A camel. They're fun, right? I like them. Figure something out to do with them. I am reading a space book, so that makes sense, right? I can put some of them in my reading journal. Well, that'd be fun. And on bookmarks and stuff and whatnot. Well, sure, I'll figure something out. Settle those in there. And again, the envelopes. Let's move this out of the way. I'm going to get rid of these. Alright. Next one. It's not headband. Ooh. Come on. Look at that. Pretty much the same as the other one, but super cute. Ooh, these have a little glitter on them. Ooh, a little sparkle sparkle. Fun, fun. Look how cute. And these are more cardstock. This has a couple of cutouts that aren't all completely cut out. I would imagine these are stickers. Yep. Yep, little cardstock stickers. Super fun. Love the colors. We have all kinds of animal shapes. Let's, not sure what that is. It's supposed to be an anemone, maybe? We got sharks, we got dolphins, we got whales, we got a seahorse. Scooch around, little buddy. There we go, little fishies. There, octopus, turtle, starfish, and a couple more fishies. There we go. Get in there. There we go. There's all these. These are pretty, right? And each one has a little bit of a cute little sparkly star pattern in it. Neat. Which makes them celestial. So that's fun, right? Super fun. Okay, there's that one. Na, na, na. There we go. Pop those back in there. And I like that I'll be able to stick those stickers together. Let's skip that for now. we've got all the little envelopes to do. Let's do all of our little envelopes first. Little envelopes. Okay. This one is... Oh, neat. Oh, these are cool. Is that like the... Oh yeah, they're textured. These are pretty neat. Oh, you guys. Oh, this one? Nope. Oh, I like these. These are pretty. They're kind of iridescent. Let's flip them over. We've got some moons looking like, yeah, 2 of each design. So I won't put both of them down. Ooh, look at that one. Gorgeous. Yeah. Ooh, pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty. So we've got all of these really, oh, these are so nice. Gorgeous stars. There's that moon. And these are PET stickers, meaning they're plastic and see-through. If they were washi stickers, they'd be feeling more like paper and more matte in the design element. Ooh, look at this one. Oh, pretty, pretty. Not gonna fit them all on here. Oh, this one's really pretty. Can we scooch any of you guys over? Scoochy scooch. Scoot you there. Oh. That guy there, that guy there, and this guy. Look at that one. So pretty. I like the stars and all the moons. They're so pretty. There's this design. And then one more design. Just this one. Look at that. Bling. Bling. Gorgeous. I'm loving these. These are super pretty. Okay, that's good, right? Look at that sparkle and shine and all the colors. Ooh, it's creating rainbows on my ceiling. The ceiling's at a bit of a slant in this room, so look at those. So pretty. Also, they go with my nail polish. Ooh, which one's your favorite? I like them all. I like this design with the moon and the star hanging down. That's pretty. And they each have a little bit of texture to them. They're raised. So fun. Okay. Moving on. And just gawk at them. Sorry about the cough. I still get a little dry spot in my throat here and there. I am feeling 110% better than I was this time last month when we went through last month's Grabie box. There we go. Look at that gorgeous envelope. Next, ooh, bumpy. Cute. We get a little sheet of bling, a little stick-on gold bling. Now, I would not put these inside my journal, but I might put them as an outside element on like the cover of a journal, just because they'll bulk things up too much. But that's fun. And each one has a little bit of adhesive on it. This guy. Oh man. Oh man, these are gorgeous. Look, oh, they've got gold. Now, I'm traditionally not a gold girl. I love silver for jewelry to wear against my skin, but man, look at that. Oh, too pretty for words, you guys. Too pretty for words. Stop. Just focus. Come on. And again, 2 of each design. And at a tilt, there is there's gold. So I'm gonna put the secondary designs up there. Look how pretty. This one's a little different from that one. Each one's just a little different. Different bits of bling. Gorgeous. And that stained glass iridescence. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And each one is just a skosh different. I love it so much. These are great. And then this guy here, let's scoop the little one up there. There we go. So pretty. They're very close in design, but just a hint of variation here and there. Really beautiful. And we get that gorgeous bling. I'm gonna have to fight Astrid for these. Look at that. Oh, they're so pretty. I am digging them. Digging it. Very, very pretty. I'm going to use these up quickly. I can feel it in my bones. These are gorgeous. Okay. Put this back in there. And this has got a little lunar moth looking creature on it, which is gorgeous. Ah, slippery. The vellum paper is very slippery. And then here we have, ooh, tabs. Oh, nice. I haven't used corner tabs in forever. These are, when I was a kid, my mom used them to tack in photos in our albums. They got matte white and then black, and most of the black is covered usually, so you have gold and silver and then white. It's nice. Nice, nice, nice. Tuck that back in there. There we go. Our last smallish envelope. Ooh, alright, so here's our envelope. Cute little moth and some crystals and whatnot. Very cute. Okay. And then we have 2 sheets of each one. And there's little affirmations. So we have this one and this one. And it's just easier to see against the white paper. Scooch that up. And we have like a fireworks stamp. Oh, some of them's not affirmations. My darling, all I want is to be your moon. Flooring contractor, a little snippet of newspaper here and there. Chocolate, oysterettes, plain and with chopped figs. What is life? Street directory. This is fun. A better me is coming. Day to remember, make it happen. Over here we have freshly ground, wonderful day, your success and happiness. It's like snippets of phrases and newspaper bits, right? Making really fun collage elements. And you get 2 sheets of each one, and they're stickers. They're raised up a bit, already cut right to the edge. Oh, so these will be really nice to use. So very fun. Dig it. Okay, let's stick you guys back in here for now. And we have Dream Manor. Look at this. I'm saving this for last. There's 30 pages. Dream Manor. Look at that cover. So pretty. Different little stickers. Oh, papers. Different little papers. Gorgeous. So I will probably rip all of these out and use this as a journal cover and kind of collage over that a little bit, and do something on the back to cover this, because this is a nice little mini journal cover. So we have all of 2 of each. 1, 2, 3 of each paper. And they're little pansy. That's what these are, right? Pansies with little decorative elements in the background. It looks like you dropped your pansies down on the ground or against a background of paper or wood. So pretty. Ooh. Oh, different. This is, I don't remember what that one is. I know that if you put coffee grounds in the ground for these ones, their color is more vibrant. I did learn that much about those. Ooh, lilies. I love drawing these. Beautiful papers. I love the colors. I like the muted colors a lot. These will make beautiful bookmarks. You might see these become bookmarks or covers to journals or, you know, decorative elements. So beautiful. Love it. Okay, and our last thing, our big thing of paper, and our gorgeous tissue paper. Right? And I always fold this up and take it out of the box and put it with my tissue paper stash, which is folded about this big. And I put that in my tissue paper stash. Right down there, okay? And here's our large. These envelopes come in so handy. So handy. I love them. I have a whole collection now. Let's pull out everything that's in our envelope. Pop it back down there. This is our paper collection. First thing we have is this little sealed themed group of, come on, long fingernails. Bye. Come out of there. It's stuck. Oh, paper elements. Nice. I'm not going to put these back in here because I have a spot for paper elements like this. Oh, fun. I actually have a collection of clock elements that I can put these with. Little gears and timepiece things. Both iridescent and paper. And are these stickers? Nope, they're just paper. So super cute. Right? There's all those. I mean, you get the little hands to stick on, and with this kind of stuff you can go traditional and layer them up and make them into clock, like look like a clock, or you can get a little more creative and maybe make the clock look like it's falling apart or it blew apart and is arranged around the page. You can rip these up. All kinds of things. I'm gonna take a drink of water. And my iced water. Okay, and then we get 2 card elements. So there's 2 card elements in the collection. And there we go. Cute, cute. I can see these becoming, this whole piece becoming a really involved cover to a book, or these maybe becoming the cover to a mini journal. I'm using these elements on the inside. What do you think? What do y'all think? Okay. So there's this little bit. And then, gorgeous. Look at these. Oh, so pretty. And they're nice and thick. Have a beautiful edge on each one. And it looks like 2 of each design. Maybe I have them upside down, who knows? I mean, you do whatever you want, right? It's my world. Do what I want. Boss of me. So these could be hanging down like that. These are really pretty. I love these. So we've got a couple of fairly full page designs, and then we have 3 with a little bit of central area where you could put some words or something. But aren't they pretty? And they could be kind of Christmassy as well. Look at all that sparkle. Dreamy. Super dreamy. These are nice. And I like the attention to detail with the little edge cutting. What do you guys think? Do you like these? I think they're pretty. And they're nice and thick. Set those there. And then this bunch is paper. A little thicker than the newspaper, and very beautiful designs. We'll go through these pretty quickly. It looks like 2 of each. And celestial themed, of course. And you don't have to use them as a sheet. You can rip them up, you can collage them, you can do whatever you want. I tend to collage with these. I don't tend to stick them in as a sheet unless I'm going to, unless I'm purposely thinking about covering something. Oh, there's my bowl. I'm a tourist, you guys, just so you know. In case you were wondering, dog's barking because my daughter's home from work. And it just occurred to me that the dryer was on through most of this. I will try to edit that out. Sorry, Grabie Crab. Yeah, so fun. She's probably going to interrupt, but that's okay. Yeah, these are fun. And once again, really nice for collaging in your books. So there's that. And I love the colors. All these colors are right up my alley. I like earthy tones and greens and blues, purplies. Fun. This one is To the Moon paper collection, 8 single-sided patterned papers. And they're 6x6, it looks like, so traditional size as well. Pull that off. And we have 1 of each. So we'll just flip through real quick. Very pretty. Ooh, I like that one. Hello, daughter. Ooh, that one's right up my alley. These are really beautiful.
I like your new deck decorations.
Are they nice? They came today.
I've got a thing of sushi if you're hungry.
Oh, cool. I'll be right out. Oh yeah, these are cool. I like these. Ooh, I like that. Very pretty. And then this one is 24 single-sided pattern papers. Let It Shine Starry Skies. Now, usually we get a pack and some of them are matte paper and some are vellum. Nope, these are just paper. So we'll go through these really quickly as well. Move our 6x6 out of the way. I love these. Oh, that blue is nice, but this green. Ooh, I love jellies. That's a oh. We'll come back to it. I'm all excited. Beautiful moon and phases, right? Or no, not phases. This one has a bit of texture on the edges. It's a little shiny bit. I love the shiny bits. That's a really nice paper. It's the same weight as the rest of the paper, but it's smoother. It's not newsprint. It's a nicer feel. So yeah, I like the black and white. It's very retro feeling, right? I dig it. Ooh. There's our snake. I feel like it goes this way. And this, let's, come on, separate. Oh, that's pretty. Blingy. It's got some really beautiful earthy colors and also a little bit of sparkle. Traditional black and white. Once again, very retro feeling, right? Purple. I like that. Ooh. Excuse my coughing. I like this. And you can separate these two. You don't have to use the whole sheet for anything. This would be a nice interior book covers though. Like that. This has just a dusting of sparkle. Can you see it? Barely. That's pretty. This one has no sparkle. It's very pretty though. Simple design. I like it. And this, which I feel, I don't know. I mean, it could go either way. Whatever you feel. And that last one. And that's it. That's our Grabbie box. So fun. Alright, so we're going to have to figure out what I want to make. And then I will come back in just a minute. And we'll make something together. Okay, guys. So this is everything we got in our box, right? Scoot that out of the way there. All of our stickers. Here's our celestial ones, our planets, our pretty sparkly moons and stars, our beautiful butterflies. There's these little crystal things along with these. And I think this pen is meant to be used with these kinds of things. It's a drill pen. Double-ended drill pen. That's not an eraser on the end of this. I don't diamond paint. I don't have any intention of ever diamond painting. And I don't know how to use this. So I'm going to have to look that up. But I believe it's meant to be used with this kind of stuff. How? I don't know. So I'll look that up. I'm going to set that out of the way for now. And I'm going to set these sparkle things up here out of the way. I already took a picture for the thumbnail, so we're covered there. And we have all the elements we would need to create a book cover. So these are my current prepped book covers. Now I went ahead and prepped a bunch of these a few videos ago. I don't know if I videoed prepping them. Basically, you cut down your boxes, and this is how most of my art journals and junk journals start. Now when I say junk journal, for me, my junk journals are mostly to write in. I do leave a lot of the pages blank or add lines because I feel like you should be able to make it your own. If you want it to be a true junk journal, you can do that. Or if you would like it to be more of a writing journal where you occasionally stick things in here and there, memories, pictures, mementos, things like that, I prefer to leave that to the creative. But this is how they all start, is with just a box. Now, if the box is shiny on the outside, which is why these look rough, I take sandpaper to them and rough them up a little bit because that shiny surface is really hard to glue things to. It over time will pop off like this. See that? See how shiny that is? I'm gonna have to sand that down before we can use it. It's cute size though for a little mini art journal or writing journal, something you want to tuck in your pocket, write thoughts or ideas. It could be an idea book. And then I went ahead and prepped these cards that were in last month's box that were behind papers. They came with these cards, so I sanded off the sparkly edge, and now we have we have the front and back covered for a journal. I just need to do the binding. And then these, I cut a box up, and I had these tabs on the bigger box, and I went ahead and created and used tape, bookbinding tape, and created these smaller journals, all the same size, and there's 4 of them. So why don't we decorate one of these guys? Well, because I feel like the size is good. I really want to decorate this one with one of these cards, maybe, because the size is just right to take maybe, yeah, one of the ones that has full design, and it'd be just right to cut and make a front cover and a back cover. That'd be neat, right? That'd be super pretty. And then make the whole thing just a celestial design. Something to think about. At any rate, we have a glue stick, or glue tape. I do tend to, when I'm creating these covers, I like to use, I gotta find, I rearranged again. There it is. I like to use, oh, come here. Ooh, these glues. 3-in-1 is my favorite. It stays wet and long enough to line things up, and then it's pretty like tacky right away. So I went through both of these bottles pretty quickly. This one's almost empty. Could tip it upside down and set it in this cup right here so that it's ready. And then I have Elaine's tacky glue, which is also a very good glue, which is all around white glue. And then quick dry tack glue, which is about halfway there. So prep these. Get that little glue head off there. I like to lay this one on its side so that it's almost there. Alright, let's do something pretty with this one. We don't want to maybe use one of these. Let's do pretty paper. Let's do well, the placement of the flowers is weird. To do the lily. Where's that other lily that is in here? We'll pull that one out. And this purple pansy. Let's set that aside. And I may end up pulling from some other papers as well. Let's see. So I like that. See, this is where decision making comes in to play. And you gotta kind of decide, do you want your paper to go edge to edge on the front? What do you want to do with your binding? So binding, I usually do either fabric or, sometimes I do paper, fabric, or washi tape. And I'll just show you what I have going on here. What all my stuff looks like when I'm doing this. So we have all this stuff, which these are little letters. There's washi tapes, different little washi tapes. That one's actually kind of ideal. There's also all of these little picture frames, and this is what most of my Grabie box stuff, how it gets sorted, is into these trays, which are stackable, which are kind of the dollar store, by element. Like these are those little thin elements, and these are global stickers, and these are little frames, and you understand. By like what kind of, see, these are my clock and retro, steampunky kind of things. Cute stickers. And I have these trays full of this stuff. And then I have my drawers that have things in them as well. And then I have, this is my big tray of washi tapes. There looks like more than there is. These are tall. These ones are tall. And they're very pretty. But I could pick one of these for the binding if I wanted. We could, my girls, I went ahead and cut my washi tape up into different, or each girl is all cut out and she just lives there. So that's what my washi tape looks like. And we can let's make it simple this time for this one. I also have different fabrics that can be used, different elements that can be used, little lace elements here that came in a Grabie box. These pretty textured fabrics can go inside the books and make them look really pretty. These different ribbons that I've purchased over time. Most of this is dollar store stuff. So there's those kinds of things that could be added into the book. You could use just tissue paper, anything you want really. So for this, I don't know who is messaging me. I'm gonna go ahead and use this pretty washi tape, and because I want. Okay, let's move our papers out of the way. Maybe that washi tape would look really pretty with, here's our washi tape. That could be like a main element for the cover. And we could use one of these papers. Let's see what we got. Kind of, ooh, this one. That one with that tape for the binding. Gorgeous. All right, decision made. And I keep it that simple. No messing around, man. And on the interior, instead of flowers, we could go with something else. So when you're putting together a book cover, you want to think about what your exterior is going to look like, right? So this is our exterior. And then when you open the book up, what are these two panels and this binding going to look like? So this I will probably wrap all the way around, so that'll take care of the inside-outside binding. And this blue will fold over. So we need two pieces right here for the interior book plate. So instead of flowers, which kind of doesn't go with the theme really, maybe we'll do set these back up there. Maybe we'll do one of my other papers, a light paper, and we have all these beautiful papers here too, but they're such gorgeous designs. I don't want to cut them into little squares unless it's going to make sense. See, like this. This one or this one? This one's too green, right? I don't like how green now. I like this one. Okay. Interior paper. Decision made. Look at me go. Try not to overthink it, right? So, let's cut this guy in half. And I have a handy dandy little cutter. My one that I love is packed in storage. I didn't think I was going to need it. This one is okay. It opens up into a large cutting surface, or I can keep it small. Now, this I want, and if I'm doing just a straight down the middle cut, we just fold our paper in half, line it up as close to perfect as you can get, and then there's my cut line right there. Ta-da! Then we slide it in, line it up on our little tray here, and cut. Ta-da! Super easy. This is like a $12 tool. Very, very simple. So there we have our two external covers, and then the internal page. Instead of thinking too hard about it, I'm just going to eyeball this here. Maybe not that big. Maybe right there. Okay. And I need a pen or pencil. And I'm going to, this is going to be pretty centralized. I might have to think about this tape. Or I can just run this, alright, run it centrally. Alright. So I'm going to, alright, I might need that other sheet that's close to this. Where'd that go? Oh, it's right here. So I might have to use both of these. There wasn't a different one that was close, right? Oopsie daisy. So knock that down. No, not really. The rest of these I really like the whole page design, and I don't want to ruin them. So I'll put that there. Oh goodness, put that there. And these are separated enough that we could just do this. Cut that there, and then cut this here. Okay. We'll take our cutter. Try and keep this simple so that this doesn't take a long time to do. Generally making covers, I take my time and I'm listening to bookmarks, and I'm listening to a book or a show. There's my line. I know I made it. It's right. Oh, I thought I made it. Let's try again. There. Right there. Try not to lose that again. Kind of blends in with the background. Okay, got it. right there. And these are excellent scrap pieces to use internally in your book. So don't throw those away. They're good sized scrap pieces. Anything smaller than this, I really weigh what I would use it for. Otherwise, I put it in a little box. Currently, I have a little box. If any of those scraps fall outside that box, I need to reassess what I'm going to use them for. So we have our front and back covers. So we're good there. Okay. Where's my tape? And let's see. Yeah, let's do these first. See where that space is, the gap between the back binding and the cover. I don't want the paper to overlap that. I'm gonna put it just on that side. That glue go. And we're gonna put the glue pretty liberally on that. There. And here. And then I tend to use my finger and smooth it so that there's no bumps. And then take your paper, line it up with that edge, as centered as you can get it. It doesn't need to be perfect. And just press it down and leave it, let it dry. Let it get tacky, like that. And on this side, do the same thing. Smooth out that glue so you don't have any ridges and bumps, like so. Is anyone having fun? Is this fun? And then take your other paper and put it right here. You know, once again, as centered as you can, and press it down. It is going to slide around a bit, just reline it up. It's okay, doesn't need to be super perfect. Got a little ridges right there, but that's okay, we can cover that with decoration. Or, so I need to wipe my finger off, so I don't have a cloth. So in the place of not having a cloth, I usually just will rub it on paper like that. Okay. Now, to my bone folder. Oh, it was right there. Oh, it's over here. I have several. This bigger one is my favorite for smoothing. I'll try to smooth everything down. You know, it's okay if it wrinkles and buckles a little bit. Lends a little character. You can always collage over the top or add other elements to kind of disguise that. Like that. There we go. And then I'm going to take flip this over. And it just occurred to me that this paper, oh, no, that's the scrap one. Nice. Okay. Thought it was my good one. Nice. I got glue on it. Alright. So this edge here isn't going to fold over quite as nicely as I want it to, but that's okay. I have a plan. We can go ahead and wrap this around. Give it a little foldy fold. I think I'm going to go ahead and try using this guy. Just tack that down nicely like that, because we're going to glue on our pretty little sheets. And then we can Do the same here to the edge. Wrap that around like wrapping paper, like you're wrapping a present really tightly. Really, really tightly. And just, if you don't have a bone folder, a smooth edged anything will work to do that, to press that down. Let's do this side as well. And these little tape runners come in really handy. Problem is, some of them, over time, the glue in them will seep through. So if this is a book you want to sell, or you're not going to add elements that are going to kind of cover this gluey part in, just be mindful of where you're using it in your book. Don't use it on internal pages, the tape. Or if it's something that you don't mind, you're not going to mind that it's going to seep through and it can become an element of the design over time, that kind of thing. All right, so what do we do with this mess? Well, a couple things can happen. We can go ahead and fold this down right in there, like that, and put some glue right along the edge and just kind of tack it down. Let's see if that works. Fold that in. Gonna mess up my fingernails. I don't know why I'm surprised. I'm a pretty messy artist and creative person. I find the neater I work, the less likely it is that my project is going to come out nice, that it's going to look and feel the way I want. For video's sake, I try to be neat, but yeah, the reality is that's not my reality. Then we can do the same thing here. I need glue. This one is super sticky for this purpose. I'm gonna do a little wrap around on both sides. Yeah. And this glue is super sticky. Hi guys, this is voiceover Stacy. My daughter came in and turned on the dryer. I didn't think about how loud that belt buckle was going to be clanging around in there. So for the next little portion of the video here, I'm going to talk us through it. I am using my bone folder to smash down that washi tape and squeeze out any extra glue. I want it to be nice and adhered down, and then taking my pretty scissors and snipping off the excess on the edges right here, like so. And this is editing Stacy. It's the next day. So there are going to be a couple jump cuts here. I'm putting on the internal book paper, they call it, the internal cover paper. You know, when you open your book and there's that beautiful paper on the inside. I love that. Details. And I went ahead and glued those down, and then I took a couple of the really pretty stickers that we got in the box, and I put some of the purple glue on there from the glue stick and adhered them down, because over time those stickers will, the glue on them will dry out a little bit, and there's a potential for them to pop off. And if you don't want that to happen, just add in a little extra adhesive. Doesn't hurt anything. And then I take the bone folder and try and get out any bubbles and push the glue down really well. This will also push out globs of glue, and you can wipe it off if it seeps out. But it turns out pretty nice. I really like it, and I feel like it goes with the little binding really well. The next step is to make a pocket. I'm going to make a little pocket. I thought about trying the black little cards because they're so pretty. They are too small to do what I was thinking, so we're switching over to the scraps. And I use the scraps for bookmark making and for pocket making or tip-ins or little extra ephemera to stick in the book, depending on what kind of book it is. Sometimes I'll add the scraps of paper that I've used to make the book as ephemera, offcuts and whatnot for people to stick in, glue in, utilize in a way that I'm not thinking of using it. And keep the book cohesive throughout their creative process. That's another thing I like to do. I like to keep the book so that whoever's using it can use it in a way that fits them best, not in a way that I feel like it should fit them, or in a way that I would love to use the book. Personally, I'm an artist first and foremost, and a crafter secondarily, and I like to be able to decide how I'm going to use my watercolor book. But I think it would be fun for creatives who make watercolor books and drawing books and junk journals or writing journals to add in little things like offcuts of paper, stickers, pockets, but not so much so that you can't make the book your own, which is a personal preference of mine. I like to keep things a little more simple, and that's just my creative process. I feel like someone just pulled up outside. Maybe it's the neighbors. At any rate, here I am making the pocket, and first thing you do is fold the two sides in, and then you fold the bottom up, and that creates a nice pocket. Put adhesive on the outside edges there, and make sure you get your corners really good and all the way to your edges, and then just take it and pop it down. Now, I did not measure. I just kind of guesstimated here. But in doing this, you can create a little bit more room in your pocket for sliding more than one element in. You'll see later on what that looks like at the end of the video. And I'm using the bone folder once again to just really press down that adhesive, make sure it is truly tacked into the book. And see how much room? Those bone folders are not skinny. And I decided I wanted to make it kind of blend more into the book. So I guesstimate the length of a piece of washi tape here, and we're going to glue that in as well. And I think it just added that extra little bit of touch on that pocket to separate it visually from the background of that book cover. Because without it, I really don't think you would really notice necessarily that's a pocket. I mean, clearly, I put stuff in the pocket when I sell the books. You're going to know that it's a pocket, but just visually speaking later on. See? Cute. Zoomed in a little bit. Cute. And I'm loving the color scheme, and I'm loving how this turned out. I love the washi tape element in this. It really does go with the, for me, it goes with the celestial kind of theme really nicely. Balances things out visually too. And I am bending the book to make sure my seams are folded nicely. Let's see, what else do we do? Oh, bookmark. We're going to make a bookmark, but we don't want it to be too big. And I do have a bunch of offcuts, already cut papers into different sizes of bookmarks off to the right in my little tray, because I keep all my offcut scraps. So if I feel like making a bookmark, I just grab an offcut, and here we go. I am going to line it up in the book, and I feel like it's a little too long, so we're going to go ahead and cut the width just a skosh. And with my pretty scissors. I could have used my cutter. It would have probably been easier, but scissors are already in the hand, you know. Excuse me. And here I go. I cut it crooked and I didn't like it, so here I am with my cutter, getting that nice straight clean edge. See, just a little off. And then I feel like it's too long, so I'm going to cut the top off. I do want it to stick out a little bit once you stuff it in the pocket, so you know it's there. But I don't want it to be so tall that it's awkward. Cut a little bit off the top. And now we're going to decorate. And I personally love to use sticker paper to decorate with, because you can add a little extra adhesive and stick things down. It's really simple and sweet and nice. Generally that's what I use for my backgrounds, but in keeping with the theme, I wanted to stick with only the supplies as much as I could from the kit that we got today to create this little book. And we're start to finishing this book. I will be saying goodbye twice at the end of the video, so stick around. I'm thinking I could use one of these little papers, but the design aren't quite right. It's a little bit big for how small the like she's just a little bit too big for how small the paper is, and you lose too much of the design element and what it says by wrapping it around and or cutting a chunk out, to me, in my opinion. So I sift through again and find one that works, because I really wanted to use one of these for the background of the bookmark. So this one works. We're going to cut a little chunk out of the middle, and we're going to make it the background the back of the bookmark itself. And I just line it up to see how much of it. It takes me a second to realize I should probably put this on the front of the paper so that I can visually see how much of the design I can keep. Here I go. There I go. Work smarter, not harder. And then I just hold that there, and I'll cut all around the edges, and as close to perfect as possible. You know, it doesn't need to be super perfect, because you can trim off after you glue on. I've made several really beautiful bookmarks using collage, and I just love the process of collaging elements together to create a really interesting and unique bookmark. And none of them ever come out exactly the same. They're all so individual, which I think is a really nice touch to add to any book lover's bookmark collection. I know I personally have a bookmark collection, or to add into any book lovers or artists' art journal, so that they can mark their spot where they're at with something creative and unique, which was my thought pattern. So here I am sticking glue on, and then I'm going to flip it over and line it up as best you can. And you'll see me use the bone folder once again to really get it on there nice and firmly, squeeze out any bubbles or excess glue, which you can wipe off the edges after you get it all pressed down really, really well. And there we go. And yeah, just wipe off all that glue. And here I am wiping it off on my hands because I'm an animal and I can't get a paper towel. Generally, when I'm doing these kinds of things, I wasn't planning on doing this. I will have a damp cloth next to me that I can use to wipe off excess glue, because, man, I get it everywhere. I get this glue everywhere when I'm creating these books, especially when I'm doing the decorative part, decorating and putting in the pages. I can make a pretty good mess. And then here I am deciding on the front. What do I want to do for the front of our little bookmark? Do I want to cover it completely? Do I not? Do I want to collage over the top of it? I end up going ahead and putting this scrap on the front and then decorating it. Once again, I'm just fussy cutting around the edges with these scissors are wonderful. They're super sharp. I got them from Paper World in one of their kits. I do believe they sell them separately as well if you're interested. I think it's paperworld.com or paper.world.com. If you just do Paperworld, it pops right up in the Google searches. Not affiliated with Google in any way. And once again, nice globule coat of glue. Make sure you get all the way to the edges so that you don't have to worry about your bookmark elements falling apart in the future. And I have found that using these Elmer's glue sticks, like you're gluing paper to paper. It's not going to come apart. Now, gluing stickers to paper is a different thing. I recommend using a nice tacky glue if you're going to use sticker elements inside of books or on top of any other paper elements, especially the PET stickers, those plasticky ones. They don't tend to stay stuck over time, and the adhesive that's on them isn't quite enough, and it will dry out and pop off. But if you use a little extra glue on the back of those stickers, they will stay down long term. And I'm thinking I want to round the edges. I did get that extra little edge cutter, which I forgot I had until I pulled out my round edger. And I'm just going to round all the edges. Personal preference, once again. I like how it looks. And when you get all these elements glued together, it is a little bit harder to cut those corners. So you see me two-handing it, which is hilarious. And then here's where we decide how we're going to decorate. I'm looking for the hole punch for the top, because we got to have our little hole for our string or tie. Now, not every bookmark you make needs to have a string or a tie. It is just an element that I enjoy when I tuck a bookmark in a book so it doesn't slide into the book too far. And I can tell at a glance where I am with a book. But that's just personal preference. For me, some people don't like that. They like to be able to just tuck their bookmark right in the middle of their book and pop right to their page. So if you're creating bookmarks, you do not have to punch a hole in the top. You don't have to round corners. You can keep it sweet and simple and still make amazing, beautiful bookmarks. Now I'm pulling out stickers for the blue side, which I consider to be the front, and decided to go with this really cool planet one that came in the kit, came in our scrapbook box. This Grabie scrapbook box is really nice. Had almost all the elements needed to make a whole project. I did pull glue and scissors and washi tape out to really flesh out the project. But this is just ideas of some of the things you can do with your scrapbook boxes. And I honestly didn't think I was going to use all the stickers that come in these boxes, because it's a lot of stickers. It's a lot of stickers. But I go through them really quickly. Even sharing them with my granddaughter, I thought, man, I am never going to go through all these stickers. This is just silliness. Yeah. Yeah. I've used up almost every month's box of stickers. The only months that I haven't really dug into is the travel one and the last box we got with the little pink stuff in it, pink bikes and whatnot, the springtime box. But that's just because I haven't created a book or gotten out my journals in a hot minute. So those are on the agenda. I promise you, we will be doing more journal stuff this month. So be on the lookout for that for your weekend videos. This is your Saturday video. I do have a Sunday video, but I don't think I'm going to have time to finish editing it for tomorrow, so it probably won't pop up on your feed until Monday. For that, I do apologize. I am trying to get back on track after being sick once again with my schedule, and I do have a pretty heavy video schedule. Personally, that I did that to myself, and I am comfortable with it when I live alone, but it is really hard to stick to when I'm with my current living conditions. So thank you so much for being patient with me. I do appreciate you guys so much. Back to what I'm doing here. I'm digging around for a cute little element to put on the top. So I put a celestial animal turtle on the bottom because it has a little bit of sparkly stars on it. And then I'm choosing one for the top. And I think this guy is the one. Yeah, he's the one. I think he's a hammerhead shark. I just like the curve of him, and I thought he went nicely up there. Yeah, and I'm going to put a little glue on the back of each one of these stickers before I tack them down once again, because I want this to be something that lasts, that stands a little bit of the test of time. I know you don't manhandle your bookmarks, but, just to be on the safe side, use a little extra adhesive and get the placement just so, and press it all down. And I just love how this turned out. It's super cute, sweet and simple. Didn't take forever to make. And I'm using my bone folder and kind of smashing down that PET sticker, which is a plastic sticker, and the paper ones, just to get that glue, any excess glue smashed out from underneath so we can wipe it off real quick. It does dry clear, the purple glue, so you don't really have to worry about that. And then I put the cap back on that because I do forget about that, and I have dried out quite a few of those. Now I want to choose a string for the top. I have a bunch of ribbon, but none of it's small enough. Or the correct color. So I decide to go ahead and pull out my embroidery floss, which also works. I usually will do a braid of embroidery floss just because it bulks it up a little bit. Oh, I forgot I did this. I took the gold and my gold stamp pad. It's a gold sparkly, but not too sparkly, ink pad, and just run it along the edges to get rid of that white, that crisp white, because there's nothing crisp white about this book except for the watercolor paper that we're going to put in later. I do that part off camera, putting in this like that. Do the other side. Okay, flip it over. A little bit on this side. Like that. And I keep the back of I want the back of my bookmark to be pretty, attractive, but I don't necessarily want it to be the focal point, so I usually keep it pretty straight lace, and then the front is more decorative, and I like that. And we can, if it will allow me, kind of do the edges of our celestials a bit. Yeah, and then that incorporates them into the piece. Nice. All right. Now all we need, let's put that back in the drawer, is, and see, I tend to try to pick up as I go so I'm not making a huge mess on my table. Okay. Now all we need is a little, see that tucks right into that pocket, like so. And when you close it, it peeks out a little bit. And if you wanted it to be matchy-matchy, you just tuck it this way. See? And then the blue sticks out at the top instead of. So you got a little bookmark that goes with your book. And I have all kinds of ribbon I just showed you. I would like a gold, actually, but I don't think I have a gold. So, yeah. You know what I do have, though? If you don't have a ribbon that actually matches, you can use embroidery floss. And pick something that kind of goes with. Maybe we can go with this. I know it looks brown, but watch this, you guys. Once you get it on there, it's not gonna look brown. Go ahead and you can double and triple this. If I wasn't in a hurry to finish this, I'd braid it. I might cut this off and do a little braid actually later, but just so that you can see what it looks like all done. Do a little tie at the top, boop, boop. And there you go. Cute little bookmark. Tuck that right in your pocket. Close your book up. And there we go. We used our Grabie Box art supplies, a little bit of extra washi tape, a little bit of glue, and a little bit of ingenuity, and we created a beautiful book cover with a pocket for a bookmark or extra papers. And then signatures, I will probably make this into a little watercolor book because I really like that. So I'll cut 3 watercolor signatures and put them in here, or maybe even just a drawing book. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like? Do you like it? It's pretty creative, right, for scrapbooky stuff. And I could do this all day. I'm always prepared to make something new, and I try to have things ready, but not too much. I don't want too much stuff prepped. Ouch, because I just knocked my cutter over. Then it becomes overwhelming for me, right? Okay guys, I am back for just a hot second. I went ahead and finished the book because whoa, sorry, because I wanted to show you what it looked like completely finished using the products from the Grabie box, plus the cardboard, the scrap cardboard that I got, and watercolor paper. Now I went ahead and cut some of the large papers that we got in our paper collection, and here's the scraps, into little covers for each signature, and there's 4 signatures in here. And I went ahead and put some stickers in the pocket and a little sweet memories sticker here. There's a few stickers in the pocket just as a gift, the bookmark, and then each signature of watercolor paper has a little decorative sheet of paper on either side, which you can put your stickers on or just write notes or whatever, or just leave it blank if you just like that. I like that detail between the signatures. I think it's pretty. And then we have I think 10 pages in each signature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so 10 pages, single side, or 20 if you do both sides in each signature. So 10, 20, 30, 40, or 80, depending on if you work on both sides. I tend to work on both sides, but I went ahead and did each signature with a different cover sheet. I think it just looks so pretty. Then you have your pages to draw and paint on. I sewed them in because I prefer a sewn book, and I used a little different paper on each one just to stay with our theme. And yeah, I think it turned out super cute, right? And this is just a back page. You can put stickers on here. You can stick things in, make notes, whatever you want. Yeah, and this is what the binding looks like. I can do a little close up. I used the same color twine here as I did to sew the pages in. I just think it looks really nice when you use same elements. It balances out the piece creatively speaking. So here's our little watercolor book. Super cute. It is a bit gator mouthy because it's not used to being closed yet. It will be stuck in with all the other books that I've created, so eventually it will stay closed. If it doesn't, then I will create a little ribbon closure here, something you can tie, or maybe a band that you can wrap around. I don't know, well, I'll think about that in the future. But yeah, here's our book, here's our binding, our little sewn binding, and all of our beautiful signatures. And then I stuck in some stickers just as a little gift, and the bookmark is like another little gift for this. I think it's a nice touch, right? So you can take your bookmark out and stick it in whatever page you're in, and yeah, then there you go. Or use it elsewhere, you know, in an actual book if you want to. At any rate, that's the finished piece with all of our Grabie supplies in our Grabie, our June Grabie scrapbook box. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye!